Barcelona's season is heating up, and big decisions are coming fast. From Marcus Rashford's sensational impact at Camp Nou and Barca leaning toward a €30 million permanent deal, to Pedri's worrying absence from group training ahead of Villarreal, there's a lot unfolding behind the scenes. But that's not all. The war of words between Joan Laporta and Real Madrid has exploded again, with shocking accusations about suspicious titles, while former Barca figures demand legal action. And elsewhere, ex-Barcelona goalkeeper Josep Martinez is set for a huge night with Inter Milan in the Supercoppa. Stay tuned, because this video breaks down everything you need to know with all the latest updates, reactions and what it means for Barcelona's future. Barcelona leaning towards €30 million permanent signing of forward with 18G per A. Marcus Rashford is making the most of his time on loan at FC Barcelona in the ongoing season. Arriving at the Catalan club after experiencing a major falling out at Manchester United, the 28-year-old forward has racked up a tally of 7 goals and 11 assists from 23 matches in all competitions in his debut campaign at the club. Barcelona signed the England forward on a season-long loan deal, but retain a permanent purchase clause worth €30 million for the summer. Barcelona in favor of Rashford permanent signing. And according to Mundo Deportivo, Barcelona are leaning more toward activating Rashford's €30 million purchase option next summer than letting him go. The 28-year-old attacker's 18-goal involvements this season for Hansi Flick's team reflect his clear impact and strong adaptation. Rashford's contribution has been especially valued during Rafinha's 2-month absence due to muscular injuries. In that stretch, the England international delivered consistently, helping keep Barca competitive at the top. What Barca value most about Rashford is his versatility. He can operate on either wing or as a number 9, giving Flick tactical flexibility in the face of injuries or rotation. His physical presence and pace cause problems for opposition defenses. Another major asset in matches against low blocks is his powerful long-range shooting, whether in open play or from set pieces. All of this has boosted his candidacy to become a permanent Barca player. The club will still assess his output in the season's second half, especially now that Rafinha is back to full fitness, and minutes may fluctuate. But there is clear internal satisfaction with how well Rashford has settled into the team and the club. Just in, Barcelona midfield superstar not training with group ahead of Villarreal clash. FC Barcelona started preparations for Sunday's La Liga clash against Villarreal with a training session at the Ciutat Esportiva this morning. Having had the day off on Thursday, the players reconvened to training today, with an eye on the team's final game before the mid-season break. Pedri absent. However, in a concerning bit of development, key Barcelona midfielder Pedri did not train with the rest of the group, reports Sport. Indeed, the Spanish international is still feeling the after-effects of the efforts he has made since returning from injury, and as such, is following an individual training plan with the club not taking any risks. Barcelona's plan was for Pedri to rest this week after the match against Osasuna, but he had to come on for 15 minutes in Guadalajara to help resolve the game, which was still level when he stepped onto the pitch. It was a short period but a very necessary one, as it was during that time that Barcelona scored the 2 goals that secured the win. Upon returning to training this morning when the squad had been called in no later than 9:30 in the morning at the Ciutat Esportiva, Pedri arrived at the club facilities at 10:38 to continue with his specific individual plan, with the aim of being able to play in Villarreal. There is no cause for alarm, but it will be the medical staff and the player's own sensations that determine whether or not he will be available against the Yellow Submarine at La Ceramica on Sunday evening. So far this season, Pedri has made 19 appearances in all competitions, producing 2 goals and 6 assists. The midfield superstar was out for a month due to a muscle injury he picked up in October and has been playing relentlessly since returning. So, it makes sense for Barcelona to proceed with caution with the Spaniard. Tensions between Barcelona and Real Madrid have escalated once again as the year draws to a close, with the rivalry moving off the pitch and into a public war of words. Real Madrid president Florentino Perez recently launched criticism aimed at Barcelona, prompting a sharp response from Barca president Joan Laporta. Now, Barcelona presidential candidate Victor Font has entered the debate, and he believes Laporta should go much further. Font has openly called on the club to take legal action against Real Madrid and Real Madrid TV, accusing them of damaging the integrity of the competition. According to Font, Real Madrid are the club that should face the most scrutiny, claiming they have the most questionable titles in football history. He dismissed Perez's accusations as hypocritical and argued that they are being used to distract from problems within Madrid itself. Font also criticized Laporta's handling of the situation, saying that public arguments and strong rhetoric are not enough. Instead, he urged the Barcelona president to formally denounce what he sees as conflicts of interest within Spanish football and the influence of Real Madrid on refereeing structures. The comments add fuel to an already heated rivalry, with accusations now extending beyond footballing matters and into the governance of the sport in Spain. As the dispute continues to intensify, the fallout could have lasting consequences for both clubs and La Liga as a whole. Barcelona presidential candidate Victor Font has now joined the war of words and has told Laporta he should sue Real Madrid. Joan Laporta should sue Real Madrid and Real Madrid TV for rigging the competition. They are the club with the most suspicious titles in history, he told El Partidazo de Cope. Florentino Perez's accusations are unfounded and cynical. They cast doubt on and attempt to tarnish the best team in the history of football, and they come from the president of the club that should be under the most suspicion for having won the most titles in football history. During the 20th century, 10 presidents of the CTA, Technical Committee of Referees, were previously members, directors, or players of Real Madrid. Font also said that Laporta needs to go further than simply arguing with Perez and added that he thinks the Real Madrid president keeps on talking about Barcelona because his own team are failing on the pitch. Joan Laporta needs to be told that shouting doesn't defend Barcelona. Action is needed. He should stop spouting populist rhetoric and talking about Barcelonitis, and instead denounce Real Madrid. He should denounce Real Madrid television because it's corrupting the competition, and denounce the conflict of interest that the Madrid delegate, Meja Davila, has his wife on the CTA, he added. Florentino is using Negreira as a smokescreen because the sporting project is a failure. The Super League has been a failure, he has problems with the Santiago Bernabéu? And after 3 years of practically saying nothing, he comes out and wants to cast doubt on Barcelona's reputation. Ex-Barcelona goalkeeper ready for Inter Milan chance against Bologna in Supercoppa. Cristian Chivu has publicly confirmed one change to his Inter lineup for tonight's Supercoppa clash against Bologna, with Josep Martinez set to start in goal. According to Tuttosport, via FC Inter News, the former Barcelona goalkeeper will be handed his opportunity between the posts. Indeed, as Inter continue to manage minutes across the squad and prepare for life without Jan Sommer, Martinez is the only alteration announced openly by the coach. However, the build-up has also pointed towards further adjustments in other areas of the pitch ahead of the 2000 hours kickoff. On the right flank, there is a late decision to be made between Luis Enrique and Diouf, with the former currently edging the contest. Bologna versus Inter Milan, Calhanoglu returns to fitness but will start from bench alongside. In midfield, Hakan Calhanoglu is once again available after returning to full fitness. However, the expectation is that the Turkish international will begin the match on the bench. The clearest indication of Chivu's approach, however, comes in attack. Inter are set to rely on an all-French partnership. Marcus Thuram is expected to start alongside Angione Boni. The pairing reflects the coach's willingness to rotate his forwards. Indeed, rather than to lean exclusively on his captain in a demanding schedule. Overall, the signs point to controlled rotation rather than wholesale change, as Inter look to balance freshness with continuity in a Supercoppa fixture that still carries significant prestige. So there you have it, Rashford proving his worth, Pedri being carefully managed, political tension rising between Barca and Madrid, and former Blaugrana players making headlines across Europe. The big question now is, should Barcelona activate Rashford's €30 million buy option? And can Barca afford to take risks with Pedri at this crucial stage of the season? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest Barcelona transfer news, injury updates, and breaking football stories. Visca Barça, and see you in the next one.